Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Sorry that we were a little bit tardy here, but we did make it, on time. And I do want to say shout out to my new member, Chocolate Vixen. She came became a member before we actually came on here. And I also want to say hey to Dolly Jean. Okay, so now that I got my salutations out of the way for the couple of people that are here up in the chat, I want to introduce y'all once again to Mytry and DC Kool-Aid. We are here to discuss this past week of Big Brother and what we thought.
What's up,
Hello, good
guys?
morning.
Hey, Joseph.
Hey, what's going on, Angela?
What's up, Tucker?
How are you, Angela? Did you cry this morning? Let me know.
Oh, I'm still here. I don't know how I
I
make it.
don't I don't
I'm,
know how either.
I'm still here. I'm just
And
gonna
I'm not.
cry.
I'm not and
Ain't
you
that
are.
messed That's messed up because DC is the only got the only person that's still up in the game, and it's Angela. It's
Oh my
Angela.
god.
So
I don't know
She
why
she's
I
sitting with the
lost.
Oh my god. I can't. I can't
now, one
even.
thing that I have to tell y'all is that y'all, I resisted temptation. You hear me? After Thursday night to check the live feeds, I resisted temptation because I mean, Thursday was pretty explosive, if you ask me.
Yes, it
And
was.
I honestly believe that pretty much all of us kind of saw it coming based on what we predicted last week. Would you all agree?
Agreed.
Yep,
So
100%.
now, yeah, and that was the clip that I was trying to load for y'all. And actually, I'll go ahead and go to that clip. Because, yeah, y'all, I was editing a clip here that I want to play. This clip is roughly 3 minutes long, y'all. But it's going to be worth it to look at it. Because I went and grabbed our predictions that we gave last week
Okay.
based on what happened. And we weren't that far off. Well, DC was off, but me and Mitri wasn't. So let's go ahead and look at that.
Boy, that ain't gonna be HOH.
Okay. Please think.
I think. Leah.
Well, if Leah is HOH, do you know you got Angela for another week?
Yeah, thanks a lot, DC. I hope you didn't. I really don't want that to be spoken to existence because that was strange. I swear, and I'm coming after you, DC. I swear on everything. I'm coming after you, DC, Angela. I'm going to be so mad if that were to happen because the very first person I'm going to think of is going to be DC. Let me get her email and cuss her out.
So hold on. So who you think?
Even though I'm saying it's time for Angela to get an HOH to shake up the house a little bit more, I feel like the person that has the most fire for it is Chelsea.
Okay.
I think Chelsea is going to be gunning for it simply because she feels like a few things didn't go her way in the last couple of weeks. And so I feel like she will have more fuel in her fire to try to get it. Not to mention she was like this, I would say she was the second or third HOH, so it hasn't been a minute. So maybe it's time for her to get another one.
All right, your turn.
So I was thinking if I could, okay. I was torn between Mackenzie and Chelsea, but leaning more towards Chelsea because she is due for another HOH. She was in her feelings about how the game didn't even slip out of her hands, how it left her hands for the past couple of weeks, and she was feeling a little bit down about it. And her gameplay strategically is out of this world, and she has a lot of gung ho. She has a lot of heart for it, and I think it's going to be Chelsea. I think it's going to be Chelsea as well.
So being to put MJ gonna be gunning for it. Who the hell is MJ? Yeah. Let me see. Let me go bring up my little poster. Let's look at the poster. Let me see, and let me take the comment down. MJ underneath her after the way the weeks done went.
So you predicting Chelsea? Who you think the two people she put on the block?
Quinn. She's gonna put Quinn on that block, and like really running out of people. Probably Quinn and Angela.
And who you think they go? You said what did you say? You said
So you're going with Quinn and Angela?
Yeah, if Chelsea won HOH, I believe she would put up Quinn and Angela. Because remember, she still don't like Quinn because Quinn spilled everything about their alliance to Tucker. Remember about that? Remember that's when Tucker came through and told everybody business and said Chelsea and Brooklyn was in charge of everything.
That's right.
And then Quinn also put up Chemo.
okay.
I know for sure she's going to put up Angela. The second one, I The second one is I don't know. I mean, I could possibly just agree with Jay Dunn, even though Quinn and Chelsea have their final two. But how true are they with their words to each other? How much do they really trust each other? But at this point, I'm going to agree with Jay Dunn. Angela for sure, and Quinn. Quinn will be a very great and a smart move or gameplay for Chelsea.
Yeah, I would agree because at first I was thinking Quinn and Cam. Something in my spirit was saying Quinn and Cam also, but even though Chelsea is getting frustrated with Cam, I think that she still want to keep him around because at least she knows that he will protect her. And so that's why I don't think that she will put him on the block. But Quinn and Angela, probably so. What about you, DC? Who do you think is going to win at HOH, and who do you think that will get put up? That's another reason why I put the chart here.
Okay. I still say Leah gonna win, and I think she's gonna put up. I know she ain't putting up Angela. Hold on one second.
Okay, that's the little grandbaby. DC got a little grandbaby over there.
Yeah, we can leave in a few minutes. She got a soccer game.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Look at her trying to play sports.
Not even two. I got a video. I got to post up about that. I think Leah gonna win. She gonna put Quinn up for sure. I don't know. She might go back and forth with Cam. Does she like Chelsea? I don't even know if she like Chelsea. I can't remember.
So, DC.
Yep.
So, what about that Leah? What happened with her?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Now, I will say that all three of us did say that Quinn was going to get on that block. So, I guess we could start from the HOH competition, y'all. At the top of the week, the HOH competition. What did y'all think about it? And what did y'all think about Chelsea actually pulling out the W?
My thing is, all right, we talking about Sunday.
Yes.
I think now Cam don't trust Chelsea. You know that, right?
I could believe that.
He don't
I
trust her.
honestly could believe that. And I'm shocked that Cam don't realize that they eliminating the dude.
Right.
It's
told you
almost
that's
like
because
he is oblivious.
that's because his head is always in the clouds. What have I been saying? He doesn't pay attention to things at all.
Mm-hmm.
And for the fact that he doesn't pay attention. I don't know how, or he should have just been thrown out of the game from like day one if I had known that he was going to be such a ding dong.
So why do you think that he does not trust Chelsea? DC?
Because the simple fact, Cam don't trust Chelsea because she voted for Joseph. Now Quinn don't know who to believe. Chelsea, she don't know what to believe. Both of them. For her to do that.
I would have to agree with that. And that's one thing too, because while we were live last week, remember Duchess Kelly Love, he dropped up in the chat. He said we were gonna be happy to know who was on the block. So Chelsea won the HOH, and initially she put up Angela and Kim on the block. Right. I don't know why he thought that we was gonna be happy. Well, you might be happy, Mytry, because you didn't want Angela there. But I don't think that we have had any bad thing about Chemo. Nobody has really said anything bad about him.
That's why
but now
that's why I still don't understand why he keeps being put up on the block. And this last go around, they put Chemo up on the block, which I knew he was. I don't know. I'm still surprised. Angela got saved, but whatever. I remember hearing Mackenzie and them saying that Chemo is a very strong and tough competitor, and I think it's just maybe because he's just tall and big, and that he could, maybe kick some butt in some physical competitions, but he hasn't.
we'll see, and that's the thing. I don't think he is a strong competitor at all.
Right.
Now I do believe though, because he is a part of that trio, that's what makes him a threat. Outside of that, he might as well be Angela 2.0.
I mean, he kind of is. It's just that he kind of is, but the only difference is that people actually like Chemo.
Yeah,
he hasn't gotten on anybody's nerves. He can sing. He's funny. His social game is great. He's just a very humble, genuine guy, and that's why people like him so much. But that's why I was completely thrown that Mackenzie said that. Even Chelsea agreed with that for the fact that he's like a good competitor. And like I said, I think it was just because of his size, but it is also, and Chelsea mentioned it, it is mostly because he was a part of the trio. So that's the number one reason why he was on the block. I still shocked, but I don't know. We'll see. Angela still stayed, and my heart raced. And
And that's the thing that I'm trying to think of. Y'all, what was the HOH competition? I actually watched it on Sunday, but I'm having a hard time remembering what it was. Now, I remember that OTEL was the veto competition, but what was that HOH that caused Chelsea to win? Do
it was,
either
I think it
y'all
was a
remember?
true or false.
Yeah, the true or false question.
Oh, wait. I don't think it was. It was true and false, and they had to either
Before,
step down or step up
before,
for their answer.
Oh,
before and after.
okay. Hmm?
I
It was
think.
the before and after question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they had to step down for before, then step back for after.
Okay, so that was one of those memory puzzles, which that gives me another thought because, of course, I thought that Chelsea was pretty athletic,
Hmm.
but she also has the brain power in order to win even the mental competitions, which that gives her even more of a notch in my book, but that also makes her more of a threat, I believe, because for her to be able to beat out the Brainiac is crazy. And like even once she won the HOH and she put them up, do y'all think she made the right decision with who she put up initially, Angela and Chemo, or what do y'all think? Because I know we did our predictions last week, but just based on what we saw in real time, do y'all think that was the best decision for her to do?
I just felt like she shouldn't have had to keep putting chemo. Why put chemo up there?
That's my
So,
only thing.
okay, if she didn't put up Chemo, then who would y'all to put instead of Chemo?
Shit. Let me pull up these
I
people.
would have had thought right away Quinn, because I knew that even though she was even though Quinn and Chelsea were working with each other, they still were kind of literally trying to stab each other behind each other's back at the same time while working with each other.
They was doing
So
too.
right, they were doing too much and a lot. And I knew that Quinn was definitely a target for Chelsea to get out because they have the same game.
Right.
They
Y'all
they
look,
they have this.
Sonny. Sonny done came in. Y'all say hey to Sonny.
Oh,
She don't
hey,
even watch Big
Sonny.
Brother, but she up in here supporting.
Oh,
Sonny,
I sub to you, Sonny. By the way, and I saw the mess that was in the chat, but I sub to you.
Trust me, I
Congrats.
did the same thing.
yeah, Sonny, this is my Big Brother review. We started doing this. This is our third week. We do it every Saturday morning where we discuss the reality TV show called Big Brother on CBS. So that's why you don't see too many people in here because most people don't watch the show, but we do, and we talk the strategy. So sorry about that. I just wanted to welcome Sunny in for coming in. But what were y'all saying now?
We were saying, well, Meech, you was saying something about what were you saying? You were saying something about
I forgot
damn,
We were talking about putting up Quinn initially.
yeah,
Mitri
there
was
you go.
talking about how Quinn should have been
Oh,
put up initially.
I
I
think that
was. I think what where I had left off was that Quinn was basically Chelsea's target, even though they were still working with each other. And so I knew that Quinn was going to be either put up right away alongside with Angela, and or once that veto competition, which that's a
right.
whole nother story, out of this
That's
world, a
about
whole
me.
nother story. I knew that Quinn was going to go up as a replacement if he wasn't the initial nominee.
Right. And so DC, even for you, you said that Quinn should have went up first as well, or somebody
Yeah,
else.
I think it should have been Quinn. But then I'm thinking if he would have went up, technically um he probably would have won. He probably would have won.
That's correct. I'm happy that you following where I'm going. Cause Mytry, I would not have put if Quinn was somebody that I really was targeting, I wouldn't put him up first. Because then he would have the opportunity to play in the veto competition.
basically.
Oh yeah,
But
that would make
he
sense.
Yeah, but he still ended up playing in it anyway. But
Yeah.
that would have been my thought. Because I don't know if y'all know, but with classic Big Brother, they call that the back door, where you don't put
Hmm.
them up initially. You don't give them the opportunity to play for the veto so that they can save themselves, but you let them go in as the replacement nominee so that way you can make sure they get out.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't have put him up because I wouldn't have wanted to give him a chance to win it. But he did end up playing in the veto competition anyway. And y'all, what y'all think about that slouchy, lousy veto competition? I was shocked at how quickly it was over.
Wait a minute, you
That was
on? Oh, you went to
record
Win.
breaking.
What you say, DC?
You went to Wednesday when they had to go up the water slide thing.
Yes.
That was an OTEV.
Yeah, it was the hotel veto. And you know, it was over within one question.
But hold
Just
on,
one.
what y'all think about Angela? Her ass just walked up there.
See, that's why I'm like, wait a minute. I've never they, but that was the thing though, was the slide wasn't slidey enough. They didn't wet it enough. They didn't get slimed or goop or gopped enough the first time. But they didn't even have a chance to go to the second time because Mackenzie was the only one that got the very first question right, and the competition was over.
Yeah,
That's correct. But I thought that was funny that Angela walked up that
she
thing.
just walked up
Because
there.
Rabina
and
did the same thing. They all did it.
the the sound effects though that they had, but I think the slide was wet enough. But the sound effects that they had as Angela was just charging up that slide, and I'm thinking, that might have been the best way to go about it instead of trying to reach down and hold on to the little rope to pull yourself up.
She like, I'm
Probably
gonna
was
get
best
my
like
ass
what
up here.
Angela did.
She's like, I'm gonna get my tail up here. Y'all keep on playing with me.
And that was one of the things that I was worried about for Angela because I really was. I was like, oh my goodness, how's she going to be able to get back up there? Because
She
I
talking
don't know.
about,
Angela just remind me of Felicia. Y'all remember Felicia? I think it was from not, I don't
oh
think it was
yeah,
last season.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
That's what she put me in mind of because, she the older lady. And I remember Felicia used to have a tough time with those physical competitions. And so I was so scared that Angela wasn't going to make it up there. But she did. She walked up there without any hands.
She sure did. Yep, I
Yeah,
saw it.
but once we ended our thing last week, I did look on Jokers and I saw where Jokers update was actually saying that the veto competition was over with the first question. I guess because the house guests must have talked about it once they came up in the house. I saw where they said that.
Mhm.
And so I think it's I think it's unfortunate because we didn't get the full effect of a whole veto competition.
Right,
But I also think it's crazy because it just goes to show sometimes it's good that you don't get to play. Because if it wasn't for Mackenzie being out and not getting to play, she wouldn't have got that answer right.
right.
It would have been
It's
an
like,
actual
like she,
competition.
it's like she won fair and square, but then I felt like they should have did something else because of that happened. you know?
But imagine if she wouldn't have had the right answer, all of them would have been out. Then there wouldn't have been nobody won the veto.
No, they
Or
had
what
to
they would have had to do a tiebreaker or something.
a replay.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cute how she won. And even back to our predictions from last week, because I think we mentioned about Mackenzie. I didn't have that up in the clip because I was pressed for time. But I think it was we all were saying about Mackenzie being a strong threat and potentially being somebody who could win the HOH,
right.
but
Hmm.
she ended up pulling through and winning the veto. Now, what do y'all think about her using the veto on Angela?
It was a whole nightmare of a repeat. I couldn't. I you know what? Let me. DC, go ahead.
Why you gonna get mad at her because they keep keeping her in there? I told y'all.
It's
I
never
told y'all from the
ending. It is
first.
never ending.
I told you guys from the first time we did this segment about Big Brothers, she's gonna cry her way through.
I just couldn't believe that Mackenzie and her were, they're getting, a little friendly, and Mackenzie is like, you know, even though she's been the way how she's been in the house, she's actually not that bad to talk to, and we have been getting a little closer. And I'm like, what
Mhm.
is happening right now? Please, please don't be like Leah. Don't get soft on me now. Please don't be like Leah. She was like Leah, but she's still herself though, as a strategic player and an athlete, and she's smart about it. I knew when I said last week for HOH, it was
Mhm.
between Chelsea and Mackenzie,
Mhm.
and I was going for Chelsea to actually pull through with the HOH, which happened, and then Mackenzie wound up being the veto winner. So I mean, it kind of went like hand in hand. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, I was cussing you out, DC. I mean, underneath my breath.
Why? Why me? I ain't do nothing.
Because you're right. She's still there.
I keep telling y'all, she ain't going nowhere.
I just heard
And
you in the background, and I just saw this picture at the same time, and I'm just watching Big Brother. I said, "Son of a gun."
not only that, but look at Yvonne A. So she agreed with you. She been wanting Angela out too.
The first week, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like the paranoia, the crazy eyes, she's all up in everybody's business. She
Yes, she
literally walks around, finds the groups that are allies, and says, "Can I play with you guys too?" I
but
mean,
hold up,
I really just want to join you guys. Can I
I'm
just
I'm
join?
hold up. Here you
I'm
go.
sorry about our last conversation. I really played this game with my heart, but you guys are really strong players, and I want to play too. I want to play too. Ugh.
Oh, here she go. Here she. I can't sleep. Let me go see. Where's everybody?
Oh my God, I hate that. I hate that so
Everybody's still
much.
around. Where they
I
go?
hate it.
Let me go look
Oh,
outside.
it's so dark in here. There's nobody else in this room. They must be outside.
You have to go outside.
Which
And then
that's
she go,
the
hold up.
thing.
Then she go, Kelsey. The next morning, Chelsea,
Oh my
they were
God.
all outside. I couldn't sleep.
Oh my God. It's the paranoia for me.
But my thought is, I wish that they could have let me know because when I saw that segment, on TV, I was wondering why Chelsea must have been asleep. I'm trying to figure out what Chelsea was doing where she wasn't looking on the HOH camera and seeing Angela moseying around trying to be nosy and get up in everybody else's business. Because Angela put her ear to a couple of doors. She even
Mm-hmm.
went to
Yes,
the
she did.
bathroom
Yep.
trying to see if the people was up in there. And I'm like, Chelsea, do you see her snooping around? But Chelsea must have been asleep. And then yeah, she finally found them outside. And then when it started that rumor. Well, I guess do y'all think that they were forming an alliance or do y'all think they were just hanging out?
I think they were just hanging out because
They're
they was
just
playing
hanging.
cool. But it does look suspect because why are them out there at the same time at this time of night?
I
This ain't no.
mean, but when you're in the Big Brother house and you see 2 to 4 to whatever amount of people in one group, wherever in the house, inside or out, they're either just BSing and just kicking it and talking about life stuff, or they're going to be talking about Big Brother.
Right.
I mean, other there's no other way to go about it. It's either one or the other. My thing with Angela is that every single time she sees a group, and just because she's not a part of it, she's automatically thinking that they're talking gameplay just because she's not a part of that
Right.
conversation.
Hmm.
And even if you do feel that way, I'm guaranteeing you, she's not the only player in that house that thinks that. But at least keep it on the low. Don't just say, oh, here's a group of people. They're talking. That means that there's an alliance. Can I be a part of it? She does it every single time. I think this is the second time she's done
Yeah, but she didn't ask them this time could she be a part of it.
it.
Instead, she
Right.
ran up and ratted them out. And good morning, Shelby, moderator member. Thank you for joining. Um, she ran upstairs to rat them out. But what do y'all think about the fact that she put Leah's name in it? Now, Leah had got pissed off with her because she put Leah's name in it, which caused Quinn to go up on the block. Now Angela said no, she didn't do it, and y'all saw her crying to Leah. I would never do that, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart.
Mm-mm.
I would
Leah had
never
more
tell
tears.
Chelsea. Oh, Leah
Leah
did.
had Leah had she had actual real tears. Her
Look,
face was wet,
Joseph.
and not just because she was in the shower, but it was because she was crying her butt off because she felt betrayed by
Hey,
Angela.
Mhm.
hey, Joseph.
And yes. And so Angela don't cry. There's no
Joseph.
way she
Joseph.
even has like
Joseph.
drops, those whatchamacallits to
Joseph.
cry with.
And
So
hey, Robin, moderator member. So
Joseph.
wait a second.
Hold up, hold up. Joseph down there talking about me.
uh what is it, Angela?
Joseph, the tears in the back of my head. You just don't see them.
Okay, Angela, whatever you say.
All right, Tucker. Go ahead, Tucker.
Well, but so I do believe that Leah felt betrayed. I believe that Angela lied in that moment. As far as her saying that she didn't put Leah's name because she actually did.
She did put
The
Leah's name, but she said Joseph. I mean, she said Quinn name first. She did say Quinn name first, and then she said, what's her name? Leah.
Leah. Uh-huh.
Where
And so,
Chelsea said Leah first, and then Quinn.
okay. And that's the thing. So because of that Angela did, that's what caused Quinn to get put on the block as a replacement nominee. So that's why Leah was sad. But this is one of the things that I was telling to y'all last week. I think it was last week when it was just me and DC right before Mytry got here. I was telling y'all how I like to watch the live feeds because remember I told y'all sometimes the edit in the show don't match up with what actually happened in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So I was listening to this one lady. Her name is Jolene somebody, Jolene Lunzar or Jolene something, and she do a lot of Big Brother reviews. She is funny too. I think she might be a stand up comedian, but she does Big Brother every summer. And I was listening to her, and she gives live feeds recaps. And essentially, what she recapped from last week was that those crying, when Big Brother tried to edit it like Leah had feelings for Queen,
Right.
they said she said that those edits were actually Leah blushing and smiling about Tucker,
Wow.
but they were able to edit it into that mesh that they did to make it look like Leah actually had feelings for Quinn when she really don't. See what
How
I'm
did you know
saying?
that?
Oh, because the lady watched the live feed. It's a lot of these YouTubers and vloggers who actually watch the live feeds 24/7, and they
Oh
have
yeah.
blogs where they make money from it, and they do
Hmm.
live feed updates every day. And I guess it was one of the montages, and I think she was able to tell just based on how Leah's hair was, you know, that was how her hair was when Tucker was still up in the house and like her blushing. But of course, they could cut to Leah saying, "Oh my goodness, I might have a crush on him," and they will edit it in like she's saying that about Quinn when really she was saying that about Tucker. You see what I'm saying?
Wow. I
Oh
got you.
yeah. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Because as far as the live feeds community, y'all, nobody thinks that Leah really likes Quinn at all, and they actually have been calling Quinn a simp because Quinn can't take the hint that Leah don't want him.
Mm-hmm.
I was the
Yeah.
same way.
What you mean?
Speaking as Joseph.
Oh,
Joseph didn't get
oh.
the hit either.
You mean, you couldn't get the hint, Joseph.
I didn't get the hint, y'all. I didn't get the hint.
Just kept on going. I feel you.
That's another
Yeah.
reason why me and Quinn were so close. We were crushing on the same woman. We both didn't understand what was going on. She was both telling us no. We both didn't believe it.
She told y'all was in the friend zone. Y'all won't listen.
Hey, I'm a
Mhm.
man. I'm a man.
And I mean, just that right there alone is crazy. And Quinn, I almost feel like he was losing track of playing the game. The way he
Me
was like
too.
so underneath Leah. But that's
Yeah.
like a cardinal rule when playing the game of Big Brother. You never get distracted from the reason why you came there. For the life of me, I don't understand how anybody could get up in there and just get up in the show, man. That's crazy.
I guess you can because you stuck in the house with these people, and then you develop friendships as well as a relationship, depending on you know who you stuck up in the house. You mean tell me, Tucker, you up in there and somebody up in there and you watching them the whole time and y'all talking the whole time. Ain't nobody else up in there but y'all. You ain't gonna catch no feelings.
Well, I mean, I guess I understand it's easy to catch feelings, but you really have to think about why you're there. Rabina been fighting for her damn life since she caught feelings for Tucker. She
Right.
been fighting for her life. So
Right.
that's why I'm just like, on the one hand, I guess I get how people can develop feelings for somebody, but I just don't know that any short term relationship up in that house is worth like 700. Ain't it like $750,000 or something like
Yeah.
that?
I would
Yeah.
just I just play the game.
That's it.
I'd
That's
be like,
Well,
it
I mean,
because it ain't worth it.
there has been some extremely successful relationships that went on to marriage, and those people are still married and have kids.
yep,
A lot of
Yeah.
them, the relationships that were not, short lived. It wasn't just a Big Brother fling. It was outside of Big Brother, and for years, like who was that crazy guy? He was the military guy. He had short black hair, and I think his girlfriend was Jessica. I didn't like neither one of them because they had stank attitudes. But
Oh, Brendan. Well, I know Brendan and Rachel, Jordan and Jessica.
I think her name was. She was really small. This was maybe, I want to say maybe four seasons ago, 5 seasons ago.
Huh.
I want to say it was either 4 or 5 seasons. I'm gonna have to do some Big Brother research because I've been seeing some updates. I've been taking pictures. She's pregnant here. She's pregnant there, and now they don't look like such uh, a hole of people only because they have like this wholesome family. But I hated the both of them in the house and Big Brother. But they're still together.
you talking about Jessica and Cody?
Yes, I hated them.
Oh, I do remember now. I do
Yes, he
remember
was
them.
very, very egotistic. I mean, just it was ugh. And he thought that he had the game going on. They played with each other. Oh, that didn't sound right. Um,
That didn't sound good. That didn't
they
sound
were
right.
that didn't sound right. they they were partners outside the game and inside of the game, and years later as well. But I don't know. Cam didn't get the hint that Leah wasn't interested. I didn't get the hint. My bro Quinn didn't get the hint.
Hmm.
None of
For the fact that she had like a little crush on Tucker.
And see, the weird thing is, Chelsea Rump is still falling for Cam. But can y'all
Why?
see? Yeah, she is. But can y'all see now that there is an unspoken women's alliance going on? It's like the most taboo thing ever
Yeah.
because they are clearly like having each other's back in the house,
right.
but ain't really just vocalized it. Because even once Angela came off that block, the fact that Chelsea didn't think twice before throwing another man up there, and the men don't even see it.
Nope.
I'm like, it's all these women up in here that she could have threw up there in Angela's place to keep it kind of even, but no, she just threw up another man. There you
And it's
go, Queen.
they got 3 men left. That's it.
That's
Yep. So
crazy.
the men left chemo, Cam, and who else?
Queen.
I think.
Chemo,
No, Queen
Cam.
gone. Queen gone. That's right.
That's it, isn't it?
It's just
Yeah, I
chemo
think
and
it's just
Cam.
chemo and Cam.
It's
Yeah,
just
Cam.
those
Hold on,
two.
let me bring up the thing. Let me make sure. Y'all, they really get eliminating these men now.
Yep, it's
I'm
just
trying to
chemo.
find my little thing.
Yep, it's
So let
just
me go ahead. I'm just taking this comment down.
chemo and Quinn. No, chemo and Cam. Still
Hmm.
there.
Yeah. And
I
I
just like
told y'all that they was gonna bring chemo to the end. Them women, I bet Cam gonna be the next dude out.
Yeah,
I would have no problem with that because just like with Angela, I don't know why he's still there.
because he's
Hmm.
smiling his way through.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
He smiled his way through the whole thing. But hold up, tell me y'all ain't laugh. Did y'all not laugh when chemo said Angela is a Michael Myers?
Oh my god,
I did. I did hear him say that.
I did hear him say that.
He said he said it so way. Angela is a Michael Myers. And then y'all hear Angela say, she said, I'm like a cockroach. They can't kill me.
That I
I did
remember
hear
her
him say
saying that,
that.
and she's right, and she knows she's right. That's why she refers herself as to a cockroach.
She said, I'm a
And
cockroach and
see,
they can't kill me.
Yvonne says she think this the worst season of Big Brother. Now, see, I don't. I've been enjoying this season, especially with the AI arena. That kept
Yeah.
everything so spicy. The AI arena.
Uh-huh.
Why you think this season so bad? Everything has been good. Angela been doing a whole lot. Tucker,
A
when he was
crying.
there, he was doing a whole lot of crying. When Tucker was there, he was bringing a whole lot of controversy. I think that
Hmm.
makes for a good season of Big Brother.
Yeah.
I don't like the seasons when everything is so predictable, and this season hasn't been like that. But I'm fearful that going forward, that the season might start to seem very predictable now that they're running out of people.
Right.
Yeah.
What y'all think about when Quinn left? How he has exit?
Um, I I don't know. I mean, I didn't see anything peculiar about how he left.
He
What
left
did
quick.
you notice?
He left quickly.
Quick in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. Only for him to get out there and it wasn't Julie out there, which that was another thing.
Yes. He was like, "What is going on? Is this another AI arena challenge?" Like,
And it's crazy because Quinn kept calling the man, the Jerry O'Connell or whatever his name is, kept
yeah.
calling him handsome. You're handsome. You're handsome. I'm like, okay, Quinn. Quinn flick his hair and be like, you're handsome. But I kind of feel bad for Quinn, that he didn't get to meet Julie.
Right.
But that just goes to show you the reality of reality TV shows. Cause y'all
Hmm.
know why Julie wasn't there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. She has a. Well, Jerry said that she has a slight touch of COVID, and that she should be back that she should be back on Thursday. But
Okay.
it's
Did you know that,
COVID,
DC?
so
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what they said.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's
Yeah,
yeah, she's
I was
resting.
listening for it to be said on the show, but I couldn't remember if they said it on the show or not. But
Yeah, they
I
said
did
it.
end up finding out because I think Julie had tweeted on Twitter about her having COVID, which is
Okay.
just crazy because they saying that she gonna be back next week. But don't you have to give like 14 days for that mess to get
Uh
out your
huh.
system?
That's
Right.
why as soon as he said that she's going to be
Unless
back next week, and then once the show was ending, he was saying that she'll be back next Thursday. I'm like, but she was
she might
just on
she
the
might
last episode on Wednesday. She obviously didn't realize the symptoms until Thursday came around, which is why she wasn't there. And that's just a week.
Well, no, but the Wednesday episode was pre-recorded. All of that is typically pre-recorded. That's not
Oh
live.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
The Thursday was a live eviction, but so my
Right.
assumption is she probably ended up getting it like maybe
Mhm.
Monday or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
because that stuff was pre-recorded, but it's just interesting to me how much they had to shift things around all because of her. And they also said that this was her first time ever missing a live eviction show in all these years.
It is. It's the first time of her not being on a live show. Period. So when I'm looking at Jerry O'Connell, I said she must be sick. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that I could think of. She's never ever missed a live episode. She's been there since day one. Um,
Hmm.
and Jerry O'Connell, he's on that new version of the talk, and he was trying to replace Wendy Williams when they were looking for a new host for a new show. Obviously,
Hmm.
he didn't get that. It's Sherry. So he's probably on speed dial for CBS.
Mm.
Hmm.
So this is going to be interesting.
So Jay
I
Dunn,
agree. Uh-huh.
Yvonne said you be great on the Big Brothers.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. But I mean, when y'all see how I navigate the beef sector, y'all know I'd be great.
So if
Y'all
you
know
do
I'd
go,
be
I
great.
want to go because see, I know you'll keep me.
I would keep you unless you told everybody about my power. I
I'm
told you
not.
that last week.
I,
It'll be your ass. You told people about my
I
power.
tell you, I don't say shit. I'm always in the trenches.
Hmm. So look, AJ Scott is somebody new. Welcome. AJ Scott said, hold on. Quinn was actually funny, but I'm glad he is gone. I was mad his allies went home on his HOH. He will be fine. He will meet Julie on finale night.
That's what I was going to say. On finale night, once they announced the first and second prize winner and America's favorite player, Julie, she'll be there. So, Quinn, he'll
Yeah.
be all right.
Well, at least he at the jury house.
Yeah, at least he has that.
He is at the jury, and that's why I heard too, like, because Quinn is so gullible in his mind, and you saw that up in the edit, where he really think that him and Leah gonna hit it off in the jury together. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Cause like just think like if Leah don't make it to the final three, which I highly doubt she will, and she be up in the jury house with Quinn, I still don't think she's gonna give him the time of day.
Hmm.
She's not, because she's a chubby chaser. She was forced to look at Matt and Cam and Tucker and even Kenny, and even though he's a married man, there was nobody that was really her physical, uh, you know, but
Oh yeah, that's right. So I might have to start rooting for Leah again. I forgot that aspect about her. So yeah, she would have more wanted me than
mhm,
Quinn. Yeah,
mhm,
I'm
yeah,
her type. But I do think when the season first started, I did that made Leah stand out to me a lot more because I knew that she was going to be the type of player that was going to be up in there playing the game only because she was not attracted to any of the dudes. And
no
I will say
distractions.
that does right, that sets her apart. But even with Mackenzie, same thing. Because Mackenzie and Leah seem to have always been the odd ones out, not necessarily with a group or an alliance, like for real, for real. So
Right.
I think it's so funny that those two won the veto and went rogue with the veto and saved Angela both 2 weeks in a row.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
I
And what
told
you
you.
think about Quinn actually going out of the game after Angela was saved? Because they done had a rivalry from day one. Quinn versus Angela. Only
Right.
for Angela be saved and Quinn see his way out the door.
I had a feeling that that might have happened down the line, because remember, they first hit it off immediately. Those two were the
Mhm.
only two that started
Mhm.
with the strategic thought process of being final two from day one. They were thick as thieves. They were, uh, whatever else that you can think of. They were in it to win it and be there for each other and have each other's backs. And what happened was she blew up their game with the whole crazy eyes and the slow clap going down the stairs and went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy on everybody. And then after that, that's when he was slowly but surely and gradually getting away from Angela. And then she went cuckoo crazy again. And then that's when he basically said, okay,
But y'all
enough
And
know,
is
see,
enough.
but y'all
go
notice,
ahead, DC.
y'all notice how everybody that had something to do with Angela, who end up staying and who end up leaving.
It's you.
I know, cause you know what I did. Well,
I didn't really mean to
I'm squeezing
say it.
my eyes for real though.
And
Oh my God.
I meant to bring this to y'all last week, but did y'all catch last week? Not this previous week, but the week before, where they called it Ainsley's curse or Ainsley's revenge because they were saying that everybody that done went out the game were the ones that voted no to let Ainsley come into the Big Brother house at the beginning. Did
Yeah.
y'all
Yep.
catch that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's wild that it happened that way. Now, and even with that, would you if you had to vote Ainsley in, would you have voted her in or would you have kept her out? And erase what you know already.
hmm.
I don't like that laugh. Sneaky.
Because you gotta erase what you done already saw. But if you were
Yeah,
in the game and you had to pick whether or not one another person could come in or not, would you want her in or no?
I would have. I was thinking automatically that I was, gonna tell all the players that not like I'm in the house with them, but
Mhm.
I thought that they should have, voted for her to stay in the house before she was known to be an actual AI.
Mhm. What about you, DC?
I'm with Mytry. You know what I'm saying? I would.
Another
Hmm.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Initially, when they played that, I was also saying that I would have voted her in. I was simply thinking to vote her in though because that might be somebody that I could work with.
Yeah, to make it
Hmm.
interesting.
Yeah, because so many people was like, no, I already have to beat out these people. I don't need to beat out an extra person. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking to myself, you don't even know how far you're gonna get in the game. So I mean, what's the difference between having 16 people and 17 people? I mean, is there really a difference?
Right.
Except you might have somebody that can align with you. So yeah, I was thinking that when they did that vote initially as well. So with Quinn getting voted out, now I know somebody in the chat was saying, oh, right here, Meech. Meech said final three, Cam, Chelsea, T Court. I know last week we did our final three predictions, and I believe everybody's final three stands. Did anybody have Quinn a part of their final three?
I didn't have Queen. Nope.
I think I might have.
I think I had. I said Angela, Chelsea. I can't remember the other person. Angela gonna cry her way through. I'm telling y'all, y'all not listening.
Well, but I think she could only cry for so long because look here. What
What?
I feel like once they get, I honestly think this week is probably going to be the week that they're going to go ahead and, well,
But she can win the HOH. You see what I'm saying?
I know, but I'm trying to think if this is going to be the week that they finally going to get rid of Angela or if they're going to go ahead and get rid of Cam. I guess that's the question. Who y'all think they're going to get rid of this week coming up?
Let me see. Put the people back up on the screen. Let me
Okay,
see.
give me 1 second. Let me go grab it.
I got
Cause
it up.
that's one thing too. Because they are saying that it's probably going to be a jury battle back into the game once they get three people in the jury. But that's only a prediction. That it's going to be a jury battle back, which means that after the first three people get in the jury, they can compete to come back in the house.
All right, so this was gonna happen if Angela win the veto. I mean, the head of household.
Uh huh.
She probably put up. Who she don't like? I don't know. She might put up Chelsea for what happened with her and the Leah stuff.
So wait a second. You actually predicting that Angela gonna win the head of household this
Yep,
coming
she
week?
gonna win. Watch, she gonna win. I'm telling you. Her ass keep getting away with shit. She gonna win.
Jay Dunn, did you really have to ask that?
Well, I just want to, because my original question was, I was saying I think this is gonna be the week that Angela gonna get out, but DC done said no, Angela win the HOH, and so I'm thinking, oh, let me see, based on everybody that's up here, still the person that I see winning the HOH,
Mackenzie.
I was gonna say Mackenzie,
She the only one
but
that's athletic up in there.
Well,
but
Chelsea's a bit
Rubina,
athletic too, and so is Rabina.
yeah,
Cam not.
Rubina ain't bad.
Always. And the
Why you
sad
ain't on
part,
Kim?
Cam lived down in Maryland, not far from us.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably. I'm thinking this HOH. If I got to set it in stone, the HOH that's about to come up is going to be. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in on Mackenzie for my
Has Rabina,
prediction.
who hasn't been to HOH? Rabina?
Rabina
Rabina has
hasn't
not.
been. Mm-mm.
No, remember Rabina didn't have to because she done been sheltered by everybody. She
Right.
got the three people, and that's why I'm thinking this week, if if they are smart. Now my prediction is that Mackenzie gonna win the HOH. However, I'm thinking that they better get rid of one of them three this week.
Hold
Whether
on,
it's
y'all.
T Core, what?
Hold on. Yvonne voting me off the panel.
Lord, please get rid of Angela this week. AJ Scott, we don't do spoilers in here, sir.
No, no spoilers. We're gonna have to start putting that like a part of the title, like with asterisks and like exclamation marks. No
Yeah,
spoiler alerts while entering the live or chat.
Oh, you be
um,
brilliant forever.
Keep it
AJ,
zipped.
I think I just said we don't do the spoilers. Why you keep typing it?
Oh boy.
So let me ask y'all this. Who y'all think or what y'all think that's coming in the house?
Um,
Who's overseeing the house? Remember how it went off? They say somebody coming in the house.
well, I'm thinking Zingbot.
I think
Shouldn't it
it's
be
Zingbot
time for
too.
Zingbot? Because normally Zingbot come once it's jury time.
Yeah. Mhm. It has to be Zingbot because, like I said, it can't be a season without Zingbot. It can't be Big Brother without Zingbot. And it's normally like what you're saying, Jay Dunn. It's around this time. It's later on in the game when he comes.
Yeah.
But wait.
And AJ, I'm sure that you didn't know, but the whole purpose of us, because we have access to live feeds just like you do.
Yeah.
The purpose of us not watching it and actually doing this show without it is to see if we can predict. So it defeats the purpose of my life for you to come in here derailing, letting us know what happened. As soon as I end this live, I know how to go to my Paramount Plus and look at the live feeds. I know how to do that. That just pissed me off. I almost blocked them, but I ain't gonna
And
block them.
um I I'm mad that I did see that comment because I was going to actually go against my thought and I was going to say Leah, even though I was kind of thinking McKinsley, but I was feeling that Leah was going to that freaking spoiler. Okay. I was it was it Kinsley that was mentioning somebody coming into the house or was that Julie?
Um, no, I don't think Julie said that somebody was coming because remember it was Jerry. Jerry O'Connell was saying that something else was happening, but I really believe it's got to be Zingbot. But then I think they were saying that Didn't they say Ansley got like a sidekick or somebody that's gonna come in too?
Something, but that still makes me believe it's going to be Zingbot. I mean, then they gave the description of what this person is going to be, like a neurologist, a neuro something,
Mhm.
uh, long sentence of what this person or being or thing is going to be. But either way, it has to be Zingbot.
Mhm.
I think that's the
Yeah,
only thing.
that's what I'm thinking. And not only that, considering that Ainsley was the robot, then I was thinking that it would be Zingbot too.
Hmm.
Um, now, do y'all think that that Zingbot is going to be a fixture for the next couple of weeks, or do y'all think that it's just going to be the one time Zingbot like normal? Because I think it would be cute if they actually let Zingbot be in there in the little box thing that Ainsley used to be in. Like if Zingbot was up in there with them for the remainder of the season. What y'all think?
Hmm.
Like if Zingbot just showed up in that little screen, the little the little television screen every single
Yeah.
time, and he might zing them or he might ask questions, something to twist to shake everything up.
I
And
think
then
he
I
should.
wonder,
I
mhm,
think he should just keep on like when they trying to sleep. Just constantly say stuff. You know what I'm saying? He should just
mhm.
I,
always keep saying things throughout the whole rest of the season.
for the rest of the season while they're sleeping,
Yep.
you are crazy. Do you know how much
AJ
of an
Scott,
angry
AJ
person I
Scott,
would be?
didn't nobody blocked you. I said I almost did, but I had to take some deep breaths. For the last, this is our third time doing this. That's why this is number 3. And we said about no spoilers. So maybe this is your first time joining us here. But no, we don't want the spoilers because DC and Mytry, they prefer to watch it and actually get surprised by the show, which they stated while we've been on here. I know that they stated being surprised and being shocked about, what happened in the show versus already knowing. That's just a given right there.
Um, and I'll do a little piggybacking off of that. Um, if this show is all about spoilers, we wouldn't be talking about predicting because that just would kind of defeat the purpose. You know, that's vice
Hmm.
versa. That would defeat the purpose of us think of, predicting who's gonna be what next week if we already know who won. If
Right.
that's understandable. Just
That's
saying.
correct. Because the main objective is to see how well we know the game and the players. For us to be able to say who is going to be the next one going out or who is going to be the last one standing, that sort of thing. So, yeah, for future reference, you definitely more than welcome to be around, but don't do that. Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
Now I gotta go pretending I don't see nothing. Here we go again. Remember, Mytry?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be so angry this week. I'm gonna be so 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 angry. Oh my
Well, but
goodness.
I mean, the good news is at least the person didn't spoil about the veto. So that's the
Okay.
thing. The veto still got to get played, y'all, and we don't know who's going to win it and what's going to happen.
That's true.
But
At
at
least we
least
still
we
have
do the.
that.
Yeah, but DC, did you go with? No, you said Angela was going to win. I was about to say DC. You predicted Leah to win last week, but not this week, and now Leah, the person that spoiled it, say Leah.
You see that? You
So
see that, right? God damn. And guess who ain't going nowhere?
You.
Angela, Angela. So
Because
with that
Angela
being
said,
said.
no, no, Leah, you still my friend. You still
Oh
my
my god.
So with that being said, y'all, Angela is about to skate by another week.
My
Cause
god. Unbelievable.
no matter what happened with the veto, if Leah won, Leah is not putting Angela up there.
I told y'all she ain't going nowhere. We all gonna listen to me.
Wow.
That's my dog.
So now,
Unbelievable.
one thing that I can say with that, the spoiler that we got, y'all, we just gotta go with it because it's there.
Right.
I did predict before we saw that they was gonna start targeting that 3.
Okay. Let me ask y'all this: do y'all watch like Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or do you wait to watch all of them at one time?
Well, the first two, before our first two, wait, yeah, before our first two shows, I waited to Friday to watch everything.
Right.
But this past week, I was actually anticipating what was going to happen, so I did watch it Sunday and then Wednesday and Thursday, and that was the reason too why I couldn't remember what that HOH was from Sunday because it'd been so long ago. Luckily, Mytry was able to remember what it was. Both of y'all was able to remember it. But what do y'all do? Do y'all just wait and watch it all on Friday, or y'all watch it throughout the week?
What I do is I watch Sunday and Wednesday on
Hmm.
Thursday, and then Friday I watch Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, for the longest time this whole season, I waited to Friday and I watched all the episodes on Friday. Only because it just make my workday go by so quick. Like
Hmm.
just listening to it while I'm doing my work.
Hmm.
I really just get into a groove and I be moving through my work, just listening to Big Brother through my headphones. And that also gets my memory refreshed so that when we come on Saturday to have the discussion, everything is fresh in my mind.
Okay.
What about you,
Um,
Mitri?
I watch them as the episodes come. Unless if unless if I'm out and I, surpassed when the show comes on, then at that time I'll wind up catching it up on my DVR. And now that football season has begun, I'm definitely going to have to watch that on the DVR once Sunday rolls around because I'll be out.
Right. So y'all are y'all gonna watch Survivor?
Yeah,
Uh,
I saw
hmm.
1 second. 1 second.
I've throughout the what 50 seasons that Survivor has been on, um, I've I peeped in maybe a few episodes or maybe half of a season, and then I kind of like fell off.
Okay.
Um, I I don't know. I might peep in here or there for this season. The seasons that I did watch was when Richard was on there and he won and he had lost all that weight and everybody was saying how great he was.
Hmm.
Um,
I
but
can't
there,
believe you just said that Survivor been on for 50 seasons.
it feels
You
like it.
ridiculous.
It feels like it, and I still have 2 more years to get to be 40.
Yeah, let
So
her talk. Let her talk. If she won't say what she won't say, let her say it.
I'm just saying, I still have 2 more years till I still yet to become 40, and Survivor has yes been on for 50. I said it. And Jeff Probst, I think, has Benjamin Button disease. He's just still not getting any younger. He just looks the same every season. He's
He
frozen.
really does. He really does. And that's one thing too that I just thought about with you when I just saw here where Yvonne said and it's all DC fault that she's staying.
Amen.
It
Like
See,
reminded me, remember when Sassy was running around the B sector about chat rub? Going, she going, she going. Then about Angela, she staying, she staying, she staying. I don't care who dislike her, she
she ain't
see,
going nowhere.
Yvonne agrees with me. Yvonne's my girl.
staying.
Yvonne agrees with me. I mean, I've always rocked with Yvonne, but it's officially official. That damn
No, not
Angela.
Survivor. I love that show, but no, I would not be good at that show. First off, I don't even like the outdoors like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't like bugs and sleeping on the ground, and I can't make a campfire. And not to mention all the swimming that they have to do. Now I like to swim, but I like to swim in the pool where I can see what's underneath the water.
Mhm.
I don't want to be doing all that extra. I know that I would not be a good fit for Survivor at all, at all. And
Leilani,
then y'all know that they really be having to use the bathroom outside. That too,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. What you see is what you see. There's nothing scripted
right?
about any of that. It's literally the what is it, the strongest, the fittest of the strong, or whatever that saying is. It's
The
literally that
survival
show,
of the fittest.
right? It's
Yeah.
literally the definition of that show.
I
Um, if I can't look, what is today? Today is Saturday. Thursday, I got bit by mosquitoes 13 times. So if I can't survive that outside of Survivor, you know what it's going to be like for me if I were to be on that show.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Now I will say that in the past, y'all, I've done this before in the past where during a season of Survivor, and this was like when I was in college, y'all. I have not done this recently, but during the season of Survivor, I would try to eat rice just to see if I could survive like them. Y'all know that's all they have. Like that first week or so, they just have rice unless they won a reward challenge. And I would just be over it. And one thing that I do know is I can't eat rice like that unless I could put some butter in it. But on Survivor, you don't have no butter.
Got to
oh,
have a little bit of some butter in that rice. Yeah, I don't know how deep.
Yeah.
I
you
don't know
better
how I
go.
can eat some dried ass rice.
You
I don't
better
know if
go
I'd
out
be
there and
able to
get
make
some of that seasoned water and sprinkle that on that rice.
it. That's not the
Put a
kind of
little,
seasoning I'd
got a
like.
little salt. See, they ain't think of that.
And that's one thing. Oh, DC, this might be something good for maybe you and Leilani, especially if Leilani watch Big Brother. So you know
No,
that
I don't
slop
even
that
want to
they
know. No, don't even.
no, the slop that they have, I read and I heard read that it is actually steel cut oats. So it's not actual oatmeal, but steel cut oats. I guess that's a different type of oatmeal.
Hmm.
And I'm wondering if you and Leilani would
No, no,
try
no,
it.
no. You should try it. Your idea.
Well, you and Leilani be trying everything else.
Well, it's your idea. You all right? We gonna
Like
invite
to
you.
try to steel cut oats and see if maybe you need to put some ketchup in it.
We gonna
Maybe you
invite
need to
you.
put a little mustard up in it. Put you a couple of pickles in there. Whatever, you know.
We gonna
See
invite
if
you.
you could survive with it.
Mm-mm. Heck no. I ain't gonna lie. Survivor though, the minute that boat pull up, first day, I'm going right back with that boat.
I wouldn't even get that close. I wouldn't even be on that boat. I'm good because I always when I'm watching them, I'm just like, what their mental has. You have to have such a strong mental because if you don't, it's literally like with Castaway
Mm-hmm.
or in real life when you do have people that are literally stranded on these random islands. If there was like a plane crash and they literally were the only person that made it and they're by themselves. I think Castaway was based on a true story. You you have to your mental just has to be there and strong because if not, you will go cuckoo crazy. You'll be just like Angela,
Mhm.
paranoia at
Mm-hmm.
its finest, and
And she will
it.
win.
Of what? Oh, she would win. Oh yeah, she definitely win absolutely nothing. No charcuterie board for her.
But
No
look, this
charcuterie
what
board.
Yvonne said that I would be voted out the second week because I would talk myself into staying the first week on Survivor. But y'all, one thing I would think that I would do if I ever went on there, which I would never, but if I did, I'm looking for the idol. They gonna be ready to get rid of me because I'm going to find it.
Hmm. I know
Because
that's
nine
right.
times out of ten, I'm not gonna win like, especially when it comes to like the individual immunity. Nine times out of ten, everybody gonna beat me. So I gotta go and find the idol. Especially when everybody sleep, I'm gonna be going around looking. And that's another thing. You gotta climb trees sometimes to get to the idol. I ain't climbed the tree a day in my life. I could
Me
never.
either. I can't. I've never ever thought to myself how fun that looks. No, I've watched too many kids fall off of those jungle gyms, trees, rope ladders, the monkey bars. Mm-mm. The only thing I could do was the monkey bars. That was it. But
Mm-hmm.
climbing up on trees,
I
I just getting bit up by all those bugs. Like I said, if I can't deal with getting bit 13 times in one night in the city, you know what I'm going to look like. What?
Right.
Okay,
That is
Angela.
true.
Keep it up, Angela. Keep it up.
And that was
Keep it up.
yeah, that was one thing too. Like when I think about Big Brother. Oh, and Leilani. But you eat steel cut oats because Leilani says she eat it. But Leilani, you
you got
gotta eat it. You can't put no sugar. You can't put no milk. You can't put no butter. You just gotta it just gotta be the steel cut oats in the water. And the only thing else that you could do is condiments, olives, or pickles. That's it.
that's
You
slop.
can't doctor it up. And that's
Nope.
the slop. Yeah. Like Lonnie talk about she eats steel cut oats. I'm sure she make it so fancy. She probably put her some heavy cream up in it and some brown sugar and a little bit of butter to make it taste good. No, you can't make it taste good. You gotta eat it like it is.
Hey, Leilani,
That's why they be
I think we should do this challenge with Jay Dunn. What you think?
with the steel cut oats.
And
I
Mytry,
don't even have no steel cut oats.
Mytry,
I've never even heard of that before.
go on Amazon. They
Yeah,
probably got it. They got everything.
yeah, I'm sure that they do, and I have to look it up to make sure. But yeah, I believe it's steel cut oats is what it is. The Big Brother slop. Um, but yeah. Oh, but I brought that up because yeah, I tried to eat rice to like the Survivor people just to see if I could, but mm-mm. So now that we know, I guess y'all we just gotta go with the flow of what we done been told.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night, probably, right?
Well, the HOH competition will be tomorrow night. Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and watch it tomorrow night and get it out the way, and then I'll watch Wednesday and Thursday on Friday.
Yeah, we have no choice now.
Yeah, because yeah, tomorrow they'll show the HOH competition, and then yeah, next week we'll show who is nominated. Well, actually, I think the people that get nominated is gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, all of that is gonna be tomorrow. And then normally Wednesday is the veto competition, and then Thursday is the elimination.
She said she was
So I
spoiled.
mean, I guess she only really just spoiled just what's gonna happen on Sunday. That's it, y'all.
Yeah.
But I, even though we already know what's going to happen, um, I want to say poor chemo again. This is like what, the third week in a row?
Well, Angela.
Well, but Chemo ain't got nobody to blame but T Core.
Mm,
T Core fumbled the dang on ball when Tucker got put out of there on her HOH.
Yeah, she started it.
Because Tucker was protecting Chemo. Tucker was.
Yep.
But
Mhm.
T Core got so selfish. She
Yep.
didn't even think about it. And to be honest, with them two being up there, it makes sense because you got to get rid of this three. If you don't get rid of that three this week, they're going to have the numbers to get everybody else out.
Yeah, it's a game.
And 9 times out of 10, I guess we could still predict if the veto is actually used at any point, then I believe the replacement got to be T Core. Either way, one of them three got to go this week.
but guess who ain't going?
Who
Angela.
cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
He ain't going nowhere.
I'm over it. I'm just from now on. I'm just gonna pretend like she's not even still
He ain't
there.
going
Okay.
nowhere. I keep
I'll
telling
just
y'all.
have to
So
be.
what? So now, what does Lisa think about Angela still being around?
I
Oh
don't
my
know,
god, she's probably crying too
but
with her pixie dust and or glitter and whatever that she has.
yes,
Oh no, when I said Lisa, I was meaning DC wife. DC wife named Lisa. And DC
Oh,
wife, she don't watch Big Brother, but she kind of watch it in passing because DC always watching it. So I was just curious to know because I think it was last week when we was having a discussion Lisa was in the chat saying something about Angela needing to go. And so I wonder if
She about
Lisa want her to be out too.
she about to type in the chat in a second.
Okay, she gonna type. Yeah,
Watch
that's
watch she typing. There's another show I want to do reviews on. I don't know if y'all watched The Circle on Netflix.
No, I heard
I
about
heard
it.
about The Circle, but I've not watched it. To be honest, I just recently got Netflix within the last couple of months.
Okay,
But I done heard about it. Is this the first season of it?
it just started on September 11th. I haven't watched the first one yet, so
I
I
heard
want
about.
I want y'all to watch The Circle.
I heard of. I saw the, you know, advertisement and the previews for the circle, and then after that, then that's when I saw previews and clips of the anonymous and uh Cody and Derek. I think they are. I haven't been able to. I'm subscribed to too many people on YouTube, so I'm missing out on a lot of actual important notifications. But I did come across one of their videos or lives that they were actually talking about anonymous, and
Hmm.
it was somebody from the beef sector that was telling me that anonymous is almost pretty much just like Big Brother, but there's uh no slop or anything at that degree. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd be really interested because I don't like cookie cutter stuff.
And you see this Lisa up in the chat right now. You know it's Lisa when she put "Hey y'all," because that's how she say it. She was like "Hey y'all." So she said Angela is that lady that asked for the manager for nothing.
That is Angela. 100,000%. Yes, I agree.
I asked for a medium rare steak and they gave me well done. Where is the
I'm not leaving until I get this steak.
manager? Shoot. Yeah, well, so stuck with Angela again. But I mean, when are you gonna finally come over to the side and root for Angela, Mytry?
Never,
When?
She will in the end.
never, never, never,
Right.
never.
Probably once Angela make it to the final three, then Mitra gonna be like, "See, I knew she was gonna get there. I always knew. I had faith
No,
in her."
I'm not.
She
Oh
gonna switch.
no, 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 no way, Jose. I will never ever root for that paranoia, crazy, non-charcuterie eating having behind of an Angela. Okay.
And that's one thing because I believe that if Angela don't get out soon, she probably will go to the final three. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if it was up to me to bring somebody to the final three, I would bring Angela because I have a better chance of beating Angela.
I mean, see, that's the only way that I would have no choice. I would have no choice but to go with that thought process. I'm going to hate it and I'm going to probably burn, but I mean, it's you just have to play the game the way how it's given to you. Basically, whatever's put in your hands, you take it. Um, that would be me as well, personally. And if she does make it into the final three, whoever else that's a part of it, which I still think that Chelsea is going to make it into the final three, and I still think Mackenzie will too, because the men are going to be gone by then.
So I believe final three.
Angela.
I
You know how many Angelas that
believe
we have that are in the B
Chelsea.
sector? I can't look at them the same way now.
There are a lot of Angelas, believe it or not. There are a lot of Angelas. I done seen the Angie. It's a few
Mm-hmm.
Angies.
Yep.
But I think for the final three, now I can't even remember who I put in the final three last week. I feel like I said Mackenzie, Chelsea, but I can't remember the third person that I put with them.
I think you said Tico.
I
Maybe
think
I
you said
did
T
say
Core
T
too.
Core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably did. But at this particular rate, I don't know. Now I think that Angela might replace T Core because they really trying to get rid of that three. Somebody in
They
that three
are.
gotta go.
Yeah. By the end of this week, that three is not going to be three anymore. I don't know who for sure it's going to be. Um, I don't. I don't know. I honestly think it might be Chemo. I think Chemo is going to be the very first one to leave the
Me,
three.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking that too, only because they still want to get the dudes out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So if Chemo don't win the veto, then Chemo probably headed out the door, and then Cam is gonna be the last man standing.
and
And
we
I
know his
believe they're
behind's
gonna
going to be
get
out.
Cam out
Hmm.
of there, and then the women just gonna have to duke it out with Angela.
You know, this is really not funny, guys.
Angela ain't going nowhere. She's not going nowhere. They stupid enough to let that. If they stupid enough to let that crying crazy lady win $750,000 doing nothing, then she needs.
You tell it, Lisa. You tell it.
She's
But
not
look,
going. One of them idiots get up there and slap that necklace around her stupid ass.
Oh my God. I think Lisa hates Angela more than me. I didn't think that was possible.
Damn,
but but that's the thing, Lisa. Angela has been doing more than nothing. Angela won HOH the first week. Angela said, "Look."
Yes.
Angela, like I said, Angela's a threat, but it's not because she's a cop beast, but it's not because she wins. She won one time. She ain't won shit since then. She won one time. But what she has done is made you look at her going, oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's so sad. Oh, she's so old. I think she's 51.
DC, put a one in the chat if you're okay.
And a whole 6 years older than Angela. And she acted like great grandmama, like she was old. Angela is. Uh-oh. Y'all done
I think
got Lisa started. Y'all done got Lisa.
Lisa literally has spoken of all the options of violence that I have been wanting to say this whole entire time. I was just trying to be nice and censor myself. But thank you,
I
Lisa.
want somebody to trip her down the stairs.
Oh boy.
Lord, look, Angela.
Help her, y'all. Help her.
When she just said trip Angela down the stairs, all I could think of Angela is coming down the stairs with that slow clap, and then if she would have fell
Right.
down the stairs.
That's gonna be her karma for her and that stupid slow clap. Okay, I'm telling you, that's gonna be her karma. Being tripped by Lisa.
Somebody put that necklace on her neck, and she's like, "Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, thank you. And I don't be watching show. I be mad as hell for y'all. I don't be watching show. I look at that. She going home. She going home. Oh, she still here. Where she going home? Oh, she still here.
The fact that
I hurt
Lisa
so
said
much.
that somebody keep putting that necklace around her neck. Lisa don't even know that's the dang on power veto. She said the necklace, child. Stop putting that necklace around her neck.
Oh my God. Please, please take it off before Lisa gets it. Okay? Please. Because
Well, y'all,
it's not
I
looking good.
believe. So now, well, Lisa, you know she gonna be around. She gonna be around. Look like she ain't going nowhere this week either, Lisa.
Yeah, because
So
them the cute girls think they doing something. Angela's not a threat. That's what Mackenzie said. Because she made me watch this last episode. That's the only reason I know what the extra said. Did I make it?
not you over there forcing her to watch Big Brother now. Don't why you forcing Lisa to watch Big Brother against her will?
It was on the big TV. That's the only reason I know. When that girl said she's not a threat, I'm gonna keep her around. Bitch, you about to go home tomorrow. You better keep on playing with Angela. All y'all playing with her. She sitting on there look. Come on now. Y'all know he's one child selling lemonade, okay? What y'all on the show? She'd have called the police on her name was having a party. Y'all. I can't wait
Man.
for you girls. The one of them little cute white girls to go home. Uh-oh. Angela sitting over there talking about, oh, thank you. You what you
nominate Mackenzie and what's up, my name?
Leah.
Leah. I nominate you, Mackenzie, and you, Leah. You know it's personal. You know how much I love you, but it's just a game.
And she was like, I don't care how many times you guys saved me. I don't care how many times, but I'm so sorry. I love you guys. I love you all, but I have to put you on the block.
Get out of here. I couldn't be on there because they ain't got nobody bleeping fast enough. They got like 3 people for me. Because they know I'm about to cuss. We're talking. Oh, shit.
They do talk too much.
So, DC, you got a question here up on the screen. Are you really forcing Lisa to watch Big Brother?
No.
She's lying. That's a lie. That was a lie. That was a lie. Let me tell you what happens. If y'all ain't never seen our setup, her TV is on the back wall. My TV is right here, right? So both facing both TVs, but her TV is like, if I play it on my phone or something, I look up, I can look straight at her TV. So she wants to watch Big Brother. So it'd be like 4 hours, 17, 24 hours of Big Brother on the TV. And I ain't got no show. And she'll be talking to herself about the Big Brother. I'm like, and they said, so I gotta know. And then every now and again, she'll come over here while I'm at, and then she'll go, baby, put on Big Brother. Baby, I don't want to watch Big Brother. So I put on Big Brother and I play on my phone. And then you can't just sit up. I can't put on my phone for an hour and a half. So I look at the TV. And because it pisses me off. The only time I have watched Big Brother, I watched Big Brother the season of Cookout. Because they did what they were supposed to do. That's how you supposed to play Big Brother. If you're going to have an alliance, that's how you supposed to play it. Every other year, all they do is get an alliance, and then get another alliance, and then get another smaller alliance, and then lie. And one person, and the little boy that had long blonde hair, he was in 4 alliance. He was in you. And they just be talking. They go in the bathroom and whisper. They be over here whispering. And then there's always somebody like on the soap opera standing around the corner looking like a crackhead listening.
Not a crackhead.
Shut up. Why would you tell somebody I got the power of this? I can do that. They just sit over here. You know, I gotta build up the trust. I don't trust
Making my stomach hurt.
Now, Lisa, you do have to build up the trust and tell people that you got the power.
End of the day, I don't give a shit how many people in there. For one person winning $750,000. I don't give a damn what kind of relationship we got on the outside. In the Big Brother house, you are the police. It's the police. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I will say hello. I will say goodbye. I will talk to you about your problems at home with your husband. But don't ask me about this game. I don't have no power. I ain't never watched the game before. I don't know anything. Leave me alone. Absolutely not. What did so-and-so say? I don't know. I was over here. What did so-and-so say? Who is that? I don't know. It was something like Angela got up in the middle of the night talking about there's nobody in here. What's going on? Oh, you can see 3 people sitting outside. I bet the bitch went to bed at 9 o'clock. So the bottom of the So grown people sitting up talking like grown people do. So the next morning, I don't know exactly what was said, but I think that they decided something. I think that they, solidified something. And then the black girl over there going, really? They did? Stupid. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. What the hell you
Look, she talk about, and then the black girl, she don't even know Chelsea's name.
She don't really watch it.
The only name she knows is Angela.
I don't know Angela's name because they been saying that name since that bitch put that boy out the first week. So mad. And talking shit. sure, man, about some shit going on in my head. I'm like, I'm not even looking over there no more. Because y'all make me mad. Y'all let this white people.
Leah and Angela going on
You know
together.
what?
Angela will be saved again because Leah is too powerful. The middle of the night. Say it ain't so, DC. No, when Lisa was talking about the middle of the night, Yvonne, she talking about when Angela woke up in the middle of the night and realized that nobody was up in the room, and so she went to go look for everybody. She is one of them nosy people, though. But I think she does keep the game interesting and entertaining.
They weren't even doing that. They were just sitting there talking. They weren't even doing that. They weren't even whispering.
But then she did say, "Oh, they quiet now."
Because if I like you and you walk the way I'm sitting there, I'm going to stop talking and stare at you because hoping you'll leave. But if you don't, I'm not talking to you. And until you leave, I'm going to sit the same house. If I like somebody, I could have been talking about a recipe for some chocolate chip cookies, and I swear for Jesus, I'll sit there for 4 hours and not say another word if you stand there.
Now look, so somebody up in the chat is predicting Angela in the Final Four.
I'm telling
Now
you, she's
I
gonna
do.
be there. She's gonna be
Angela
there.
is going to win. Angela cry, clap. She gonna backstab. She gonna sit up there and go to the manager to the end and win. And all the children gonna look back at that woman and go, "What the hell?" And the people in the jury gonna go, "What the hell?" She did all this and all she won was one HOA.
Now wait a second. Did she win one HOH or two? No, I think she won two HOHs, Lisa.
She won two. She won two HOHs and she won one veto.
All I remember is the first one. Because that's the man to say.
All she remembers the first one because Angela sent that boy. She said, Angela, sit that boy out of there. Well, she was supposed to because he had crazy eyes. Did you forget?
Oh
First
yeah.
of all, did you hear what you just said? I told her. You
What? That he
said,
had crazy eyes?
you said she sent that boy home because he had crazy eyes. What the hell are crazy eyes?
Well, that's what she said that he had.
Well, I will be honest. They did kind of that. His eyes didn't help him sometimes
Yeah, he kept
because
weird.
I could start to see it only I think because she kept saying it so many times.
Right, that was
But
little boy. If she hadn't said nothing about crazy eyes, wouldn't nobody look at these little eyes? There's nothing but eyeballs.
I still paid attention to those eyes before she even mentioned that they were crazy eyes because how wide I mean they when he would open them wide, I mean they were wide, wide, wide. But I didn't think to call them crazy eyes until Angela started all this mess with her and her slow clap.
Think
Crazy
about it.
eyes.
He was young and everybody was excited about being in the house for the first time. Just his eyes was just different. I'm sure there's a bunch of big eyed people out there mad that y'all call that boy crazy eyes because his eye big.
Might as well have called them Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers?
Yeah.
Now that would have been funny if she'd have called them Jeepers Creepers. Now that would have been funny.
If he'd have
I
did
would have hated her more, but that's funny.
but if he did something, I can understand. But from what I understand, he didn't do nothing. She just thought he did something, and then she stuck to his eyes because she couldn't think of shit else to say. Come on now. I just said the little boy because other people you could have got out. Answer should have been gone in that second round. Everybody hated Answer, but for some reason, there she go.
And I'm mad Lisa keep calling him a little boy.
I got confused for a second. Then she said crazy eyes, and I said, "Oh, okay, it was Matt. Okay,
Yeah, she called him a little boy because
got
I
it.
guess because he's so young. But
Yeah."
at the end of the day, that's what so Lisa, that's what DC was asking about if we would do Big Brother. Now, would you do Big Brother? Would you
Absolutely.
go on there if you had the opportunity?
Absolutely. I would go, but I wouldn't be on that long.
They gonna vote you out.
Well, no, sit up there and do. I can't do the so and so said. I ain't about to whisper. And first off, don't keep coming to me telling me when nobody say it. Because I don't care. I don't trust you. I don't trust the person that always come to me telling me when somebody said. So I just, and when they do the little testimonials or whatever when they talk to the camera, he talking to the camera more than I'm talking to y'all. I don't go find the camera. Do you see this crazy thing coming? You coming here? Now the people gonna love me, but not the people in the house.
Lord, Lisa would yeah, you probably wouldn't be that long then, Lisa. Now see, I could imagine Lisa be like, Mytry, yeah, DC says she gonna vote you out. You the target this week. That's what she said.
We'll go back to DC. So and so said.
So quick.
And I'm gonna do it in front of so and so. Jacob said that I'm your target. It's sitting right there. So Jacob can look crazy. I'm not gonna be sitting up there going in the room, in the HOA room, whispering, Jay Dunn, come here. I heard Jay Dunn say that I'm your target. You know that I would never put you up if I win HOA. And if I get the veto, I would use it. That's how they do. No, I would be like, at the thing. Jacob told me that you gonna put me up.
And I'd be like, hell no, she gotta go. She gotta go.
And then I walk off.
I'd be like, everybody, she gotta go. But it sounds like Lisa would be Angela 2.0, except she won't be crying. Because that's what Angela was doing, telling everybody stuff. Angela said Quinn had the power. She was telling everybody business.
I know. If somebody came to me and said they got the power, I would ask them why the fuck you telling me, but I wouldn't tell nobody else. But if you come to me trying to make me mad at DC, because understand folks lie too. You could have been lying when you said DC want to put me up. You could have been lying when you said DC wanted me to be the target, so that if something happened with DC, I'll be mad with DC. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna nip that in the bud. That's what happens. That's why so many people go home that you don't think should go home. Because instead of nipping in the bud, instead of me going to DC, I go to this girl, and we sit there and whisper and chit chat about it, and then that girl go back and tell some shit she thought I said to DC. No. This is what Jay told me. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what she said. Now y'all about it out, and I'm gonna be over here. I'm not gonna argue. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not gonna go back and forth with him. See, I'm not back and forth either. Once I said what I said, I said what I said, and I'm gonna go read my book.
Wait a minute, listen what Leilani said.
Do you have to talk to everyone to be on the show? Because I'm antisocial.
You would get voted out. People are if you're antisocial, they're not going to want anything to do with you. To be honest, you gotta talk in order to be able to play the game and make alliances and play only your game, because you need other people to help you get through as well, just not by yourself. So you'd be voted out, sister girlfriend.
Not only that, Leilani, but even if you be antisocial, they'll probably forget about you. It's been a lot of seasons of Big Brother where you sometimes forget that a person is even up in the house. They just that non-existent. I mean, hell, Chemo was about non-existent until he sang that song.
Yeah,
like Lisa said, Cam too.
It's non-existent. Cam can't get a girlfriend because he keep liking folks that don't like him. The little black girl likes him, but he wants the white girl. She don't want him. He been sitting over there in the corner with a damn sweat hoodie, waiting for somebody to say something to him. He ain't saying nothing. My question is, why do everybody be in like 30 different alliances? I'm not gonna say I wouldn't get in alliance with 2 or 3 people or whatever, but I'm not to sit in there and be in that alliance, and then we make a good name and we cool, and then here come 2 more people. What about? I'm good. I'm good.
They said Lisa would call a house meeting.
But that's the thing, though, Lisa. You got to do the multiple alliances because
that's where you
But if
That's
I
what
come to ask you, if I come to ask you to be a part of my alliance and you tell me no because you already in alliance with Mytry and DC,
I'm
then
not
I
gonna tell
know
you.
that you,
I'm gonna tell you I'm in a lie. I'm not gonna tell you who I'm in a lie with. I'm gonna tell you this. Tell y'all
you
later.
just gonna tell me no. So if I say Lisa, you gonna be in my alliance, you just gonna tell me no?
I'm gonna tell you I don't like you and walk off. I don't really like you like that. I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna be that's why I know
Uh-uh.
because I'm like I don't really like you. My vibes are not vibing together. So what I'm gonna do is before you get mad, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna. I don't. No, I'm not gonna tell you that me, DC, and what Anitra. No, me, DC, and Anitra.
Mytry.
My man, I'm messing up your name. You ain't lying.
I'm
I
used to
don't
it.
stuff like that. What about allies? Or I'll sit there and lie. I'll just sit there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna say nothing. You're gonna think I'm in their lies because I ain't said nothing for 20 minutes. When they look back on the thing, they be like, that bitch didn't say yes or no. She just said and did not pay attention. Because of the look on my face, you gonna swear I agree. I mean, like,
So Yvonne said that you're gonna be gone fast, Lisa. So that would
yeah,
definitely will vote you out.
yeah.
I mean, hell, the
You
chat. Well, Yvonne, the only person that done spoke up, and then Leilani talking about she don't want to gossip and she don't want to participate. Well, hell, Leilani, what you got? Now, see, I think that Leilani might be able to win people over because they always have the quiet person that skate around, but they have that quiet person that'll do the cooking, wash the dishes. That's also a strategy in Big Brother.
Just
Leilani might be able to get away with that.
don't put no glitter in it.
not dishes. But see, I would also talk. You know how I do my talks. I would also talk to them about their relationships with their parents, with their boyfriends, with their girlfriends. See, you wouldn't even notice that I'm not in your lives until the end of the room. You be like, who the fuck is she related with? Well, she helped me with my friend, so I don't know. Me and my mama,
Yeah,
I find talk to my mama when I leave here. So there are different ways, but what I don't understand is that they have 30 different alliances and they last for 13 minutes. Because look what Angela did. Angela wanted nobody alliance, but she went and snitched on everybody alliance because everybody was stupid enough to say something in front of her.
I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if y'all remember season 3, but no lie, Leilani. In season 3, if I'm not mistaken, it was an Asian lady named June Sung. And June won. And all she did, they kept her around because she did the cooking and she did the cleaning. And she was just so sweet and polite to everybody. But it's crazy because when you go on Twitter, June got a potty mouth. She totally different than what she was up on the Big Brother game. Almost as if she kind of suppressed her personality in order to get by up in the game. But she is a homemaker. Now that part wasn't fake. But I just thought it was interesting to see the difference in her personality when she was in the house trying to skate by to win the game versus now that she been free out of the game for all these years and she really be talking her mess about everybody that be on the show. She be right there up on her Twitter.
Y'all remember that little I can't tell whether she was Asian or whether she was Latina, the little dominant one from nowhere.
Oh
She
yeah.
had the little ponytail. She always wore her hair back in a bun or ponytail.
Was that
She
KC?
I don't know what her name was.
I think that's who it was. Hold
But
on.
she came from nowhere. She was in like that, but she was in alliances, but she won challenges, but she didn't win challenges. Does that make sense?
The one that kept saying, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
That's
Casey. Mm-hmm.
that's how you
Yeah,
win.
Did KC end up winning?
She did.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And let's see that season with KC, I kind of lost interest. It's weird because some seasons of Big Brother can keep my interest and then some of them don't. But
Yeah.
every now and then I'll get to the point to where I just want to binge watch it even when it's not on. and then I'll catch up on those seasons that lost my attention. Like even the season where Taylor won, the black girl Taylor.
Yep.
I couldn't tell you nothing about that season because I started watching like maybe the first couple of weeks, but then I was kind of over it, only for her to actually win.
I watched the whole entire season that season. The whole entire season. But yeah, that was like me. You know, when I first started watching Big Brother, when the very first season to maybe like season 3 or 4, I think probably 5, 6, and 7, I really didn't have any interest. Nobody piqued my interest. It seemed like they
Hmm.
would be kind of corny or just maybe not enough twist or whatnot. But then when I got back into Big Brother, I think that was when it was the season when the twist was the players were in the house with somebody in their family, but they never knew. And that was like the one girl who was in the house with her dad, but she had never met her dad and she had no idea.
Oh,
And the same thing
wow.
with the father. The father didn't know that his own blood biological daughter was in the house because he left.
Hmm. Now,
And
wait, are you talking about Dick and Danielle? Evil Dick and Danielle?
I think
Well,
so.
I think Dick and Danielle, though, they knew each other. So you might be
Well,
talking about another season. Because
I'm
they
talking
knew
about
of
an
each
old.
other, but they had to act like they didn't know each other.
Yeah, this season, the season I'm talking about, the people that were in the house, and it was all of them. Every single person that was in that house was with somebody else that they had connections and ties to, but they were kind of, you know, taken out of their life from some way or somehow, or they had never even met each other before. It was like Big Brother was doing ancestry. So that
Hmm.
I was starting to get back into because I was starting to see the different twists and plots that they were having. But I've been still watching it like ever since then. Some of the season would start out really boring, but then I said, you know, let me give it another try, another week, and then that's when things start to pick up. So you never know.
Yeah,
But I
my
do.
first season that I ever watched was the season where I started watching Big Brother was with Jeff and not Jeff and Jordan. What's the Brendan and Rachel? Their season. So I guess that might have been like season 12 because I was in college and I was working at Men's Warehouse, y'all, and everybody that I worked with watched Big Brother. So imagine me going to work and everybody talking about it. And so finally I'm like, well, let me start watching it to see what in the hell everybody's talking about. And so that's what made me start watching it. And I ended up getting hooked on season 12 to the point to where I got my CBS account and I ended up binge watching seasons 1 up to 12. And then now I've been watching ever since.
Yeah,
I
I've been
did
watching.
want to say, I did appreciate the homage from Lisa with the little tidbit from Kevin Hart. If nobody caught what she was saying. I'm
Oh
going to
no,
tell
I didn't catch
you
it.
that they said to let you know. Yeah, just a little bit of Kevin Hart. That's Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay. No, I totally didn't catch it. Mm-mm.
I
I'm
caught
happy
that
that you
right
told me.
away. I caught that right away. As soon as she did that, I said, go ahead, girl. Okay. I see you. I see you.
I look at those shows because baby love is good at reality show. Big Brother, Amazing Race, Survivor. If somebody looks like they about to die, she gonna watch. Watch real death like ID Channel. So, I mean,
Ooh, ID Channel is good. It gives too many ideas, though. But it's a
watch,
good show.
watching it now while y'all playing. But baby love all that stuff. So, but what I don't get, I never ever get is only one person can win. Big in Amazing Race, only one couple can win.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen a set of people who beg to be on the show and then get on the show and act like you don't want to win.
Hmm.
They act like
But
they actively act like they don't want to win. Stop. You know from the previous show that if you do this, you gonna go home. So what do? They do that.
Lisa, that's you are describing yourself. If
What?
you got on there, you would want to win, but then you talking about all this crazy stuff that you would do up in the house
Why
and
you
Big
go?
Brother.
I know I can. Every time you go, assume that when I do when I was singing and I was getting in the contest, I knew I could win. But in the back of my mind, I always kept that one little thing saying I might not win because I'm not about to be devastated about this little plastic trophy. Because this ain't
Hmm.
so I always had the yes. Do I have the talent to win? Yes. But sometimes winning ain't always about talent. When people go on these shows, they act they be crying. What you crying for? You knew it's 30 of y'all. Only one of y'all gonna win, bitch. You might not have been the one. That's why you going home. They get on the show. Do you know how many times I don't watch Survivor with her and somebody that went home with a goddamn what's them things called?
The
The
idol.
idol.
Yeah, some bitches at home right now with an item. It's like you don't.
That
It's like you don't watch the other seasons. If I you know, and somebody look like they might have wanted to say something about me, and he say, if anybody has an idol, you can play it now. Hello, Jeff, or whatever his name is, Tim, Steve. I don't know what his name is. Well,
Jeff. His name Jeff. She said Tim or Steve.
I got confused with that.
do you know how many people sitting at home with items? Do you know how many people from Big Brother sitting at home talking about? I remember when so and so did that. Like you thought you could get away with it. What? It doesn't work. Don't do it. Do something else. I would love to see a show where people acting like me. I want to see how. Well, not just like me, because I know I can be a little crazy. But I mean, I would watch the season where they actually did what they said they was gonna do. I watched, like I said, I watched one season. I watched the cookout. On day one, them black folks said we gonna work together to get to the end. And what did they do?
They
Work
worked together and got to the end.
together.
The cookout season was brilliant. I think that's gonna forever be the best season of Big Brother that I've ever seen.
So
Cause
why
that was just so good.
so why don't other ones do like that? Why don't the misfits get together? We gonna get to the end. Why don't the women get together? Which might be what they're doing in this season, but I think it's just coming out that the women are just they not working together. They working against each other, but it all working out. Why don't the women get together? We gonna get to the end. Why don't the whatever's get together? They don't do that.
Y'all know it'd be crazy though if
What?
Cam or Keno, one of them get all the women out.
Why?
Well, see, and that's one of the things that I'm thinking about because I get what Lisa is saying, but I think that it just been a whole solid thing because if you notice, these women that won HOH, what I want to do, and I'll probably have to make that my homework assignment to have it going into next week, and this, or at least for our show next Saturday. This is something that everybody can maybe do, but I'm gonna look into it because I want to look at the order of HOHs and how they nominated. Guarantee the women HOHs nominated boys. That's what I'm thinking. Majority of the time.
Blue Ben?
Cause how else they got rid of them?
Mm.
The only guy who's a HOH was Tucker, wasn't he?
Nah, Queen.
Quinn got it, but his got messed up. But yeah, it's only been Tucker, and that's the crazy part too, because now they down to two dudes, just two, and it's so many women up in there still. What is it? Four women? Five?
And let's go, Angela,
Angela, Rubina,
Kiko,
Chelsea, T Core,
Leah,
and
Leah.
Leah and Mackenzie.
Six.
So six against two right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't think these dudes even realize it. I don't even think they see it.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And
They
this
have
is
no clue.
I couldn't get on Big Brother and it be other black people or people of color, and we don't have an alliance. Because that's the reason why. Y'all notice what's going on. Because next, they're going to get them two black, they're going to get that black girl out, they're going to get that Asian girl out, because as soon as they get him out, then Cam going to be out. Watch what I tell you.
See, now for some reason, I don't know, because even the white people still outnumbered, because you still got Rubina, T-Core,
They
and
don't like her.
Chelsea.
They don't like
I
her.
know, but I'm saying, but okay, let's say it's all girls after they get the two dudes out.
Right.
It's still three. It would still be three people of color against Angela, Mackenzie, and Leah.
But how much you want to bet that one of those three of color gonna vote with them other ones?
Oh.
It's because look at it that way. I'm sorry. That's another reason I don't watch Big Brother like that. Because with the exception of the cookout, Big Brother has a tendency to be a little to skew a little racist.
Mm-hmm.
The black folks are the first to get out, then the women.
That's true, but I always believe that Rubina and T-Core, they gonna stick together. They will stick together. Now it's up to Chelsea to join them or not.
Right. But there's gonna be one of them out of that three that's gonna vote with Mackenzie in them. Because she understands, because there's always one that think if I do this enough, then I'll be all right. But in reality, at the end of the day, when it get down to the 3 or the 4, you ain't gonna be one of them. You're not gonna be girl. If they actually work together, it might work. But they're not. It's gonna be one of them that go, we can. Which one is the Asian girl? What's her name?
What's her name?
I think Rubina.
Oh, Rubina.
I think she talking.
They've been trying to get her out for a long time. Like I said, I'm halfway. They've been trying to get her out, but they always go for Angela or somebody else. For some reason, they don't like that little girl. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Babe.
What she do? Her out the wig too? I don't know. I don't know what she did.
I'm laughing because she's out. They don't like that little girl. But I guess with Rubina, she really is a little girl. She's like 4 foot tall.
I don't like that little girl. But what I'm saying is, if they actually just work, if they be true alliances, these ain't alliances. These are people coming on saying, I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be with you. We gonna go to the 4. We gonna be the final 2. I'm down for you, whatever. These is lies. Them ain't alliances. Them alliances. They ain't alliances. They just alliances. Because as soon as somebody else come along, they have an alliance of 5. But within that alliance of 5, they have an alliance of 3. And in that alliance of 3, one of them is on an alliance on the outside. And then that alliance on the outside is with a bigger alliance, but then there's 3 alliances in that alliance. What the hell?
But that's the thing. Now that everything done narrowed down, they gotta commit. That's one thing that I do like whenever the numbers get this low, because then people are forced to commit. Because at this particular point, if chemo go this week, then I believe that the final 2, that I believe Rubina and T-Core are gonna have each other as final 2s. If chemo go, they're gonna be each other's final 2, and that's gonna be solid. They might lie to everybody else saying other things, but I think they're gonna be solid with each other.
Well, if that works, it works. But like I said, at the end of the day, ain't but one person winning. So
that's true.
It's each man for himself. And if you don't come into the house thinking it's each man for himself, you won't go home.
Right, but don't forget that there is still a second place prize that's $50,000. So I mean,
you're correct, but it's still not $750,000. It's still not. It's still not $750,000 because you're gonna take home $12 out of that $50,000 after income tax.
Bye, babe.
And you done sat up here and you done told them people, "Well, I'll be okay." No, the bitch, you won't. No, you won't.
Hey, J Dunn, it's been 2 hours. I understand.
Yeah, to Lisa. But yeah, I did enjoy her point of view because I wondered if she was paying attention. But clearly, since you made her,
Oh,
since
see,
you held
you
her
weren't supposed
against
to
her
say that.
will,
It's not supposed to say.
then then of course she had to pay attention because she ain't have no choice. But yeah, with it being 2 hours, I guess we can close it up. And I guess we can reconvene on Saturday to see. But y'all, at least even with the spoiler, that we got, y'all, at least we do not know who how the veto is gonna go. So that's still gonna give us some type of suspense this week.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Lisa. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
And you
Thank
know
you.
what?
yeah.
I probably won't watch this week's episode, so I ain't gonna have nothing to
I'm
say.
turning that joke up loud.
That's
But yeah, well, I'll go ahead and I guess everybody could say quick closing words, and then I'll go ahead and get it closed up.
Thank
I'm
y'all
gonna be
for
scared
watching.
next week because I'm
Thank
about to
you
pour
for
this out.
watching,
Bye,
Big Brothers.
Angela. Bye. Okay, bye, Angela.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and that's one thing too. I want y'all to know for the people that's just joining us, I have been putting these in a public playlist on my channel, y'all. So if y'all want to watch from the first episode to this episode, I'm putting it in order in the playlist. So as soon as I end this one, I plan to go ahead and get a playlist together. Or I plan to go ahead and add this one to the playlist, and at least we'll have our first three. So hopefully, by the time we end the season, we'll have a cute little playlist right there for the people that want to hear the recap if they ever watch it later.
That'll be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Well, okay, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play the out music. Thank you so much, DC, for joining me. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Mytry. And I guess we'll reconvene next Saturday. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Saturday.
Make sure you guys hit that like button.
And
Bye.
Mytry,
Yeah.
you were supposed to start that damn channel now. Now I ain't gonna tell you no
Oh
more.
my, oh my God. No, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. I finally figured out a way how I can make a short because I wanted to do that with the burgers that I had made last holiday and the chili I just made for Sunday football last week. So I'm slowly but surely getting there. I'm getting
Okay, and I'm not rushing you, but I just want you to make it, and at least then come next Saturday we could be dropping your link to at least try to get you some subs over there.
there. All righty then. Good. I can use it because somebody already just unsubbed me. Unsub from me already.
Okay. And not only that, but you should be able to, once you get at least something over there, then I'm sure ODS will promote it because you moderate over there for him. So I know he'll support you as well. And at
Right.
least we could get you some subscriber count. And that way, with you spending your Saturday mornings with me over here, it won't go in vain. Hopefully, we could be at least getting you subs over there on your channel.
Yes, that would be awesome.
All right. Good deal. Well, y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.